Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Music Den. I'm your host, Armando Venditti. Hoping you guys are having a good day. I'm back with Mr. Warren Bunn. How's it going, Warren?
Hey guys, how are you? Thank you.
Good to have you back.
Good to
Ladies and
be here.
gentlemen,
Good to be in my right mind and standing up straight.
same here, actually,
Yeah.
although some people would disagree.
Yeah.
Um, Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of New Music Discovery. Now, this is an artist that I know of. I don't know too much about. I admitted to Warren before we started taping, and he was quite surprised that I don't know much about this artist. The artist that we're going to be talking about today is Mr. Robin Trower, uh, British guitarist from Procol Harum, branched out on his own in the early 70s. We are going to be talking about today as I grapple with this package here, the 50th anniversary edition of Bridge of Sighs, released in 1974. Robin Trower's second solo release through Chrysalis Records. This is a 4 disc set, 3 CDs, and one Blu ray audio disc. Now, um, just so we get your background, what is your background with Robin Trower? Like, what drew you to him?
Well, when I first discovered him was back in the 70s, around 1976, I started listening to FM rock radio when the
Mhm.
DJs had control of what played
Yeah.
back in the. So one night in 1977, I'm listening and the DJ says, "Here's Robin Trower." I'd never heard of him. And the song "Day of the Eagle" just blew me.
Hmm.
First cut off of this
Hmm. Hmm.
rocker. And from that first listen, I was an instant fan.
Yeah.
So I immediately went out the album. I had to special order it because they didn't have it in stock. And you remember back in the 70s, the record stores, they had these catalogs that were like 3 feet wide. They were massive. But if it was in that catalog, they would order it for you.
Yeah.
It means it was
Yeah.
in print. But
Yeah.
this album has always stayed in print. So I was a diehard fan right away and didn't see him in concert until January of 1988. And the live show blew me away so much. I guess I'm kind of a fan.
Yeah. I would say. I would say.
And I
Uh,
love his way. I love his phrasing, the way he plays the blues mixed with psychedelic.
yeah.
It just works so well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I would agree. I mean, and
Yeah.
just hearing it, I mean, and it's got to be said too. This album, when it came out, it reached number 7 in the US charts, number 41 in the Australian charts. So
Right.
this was a massive seller, right,
Yeah.
for him. Very short album, 37 minutes, 22
Mhm.
seconds, produced by Matthew Fisher, who had, if I remember correctly, he was a member of
Mhm.
Procol Harum,
Yes, he was.
keyboard player. Yeah.
Hmm.
8 tracks, again, very short album. Um, on the album, performing with him, you have, if I have my notes here, you have, okay, Robin Trower on guitar, you have James Dewar on bass and vocals,
Hmm.
and you have,
Reg Isidore.
yeah, Reg Isidore on drums. Sorry, I just had to adjust myself, guys. Um, so yeah, very tight unit between the three of
Yes.
them. Very tight unit, like blues galore. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I'm listening to this. I'm like, there's licks all over the place. Like funky and
Mm.
textured and just a lot. Okay, there's a lot of sex to his playing. Let's put it that way.
Right. Absolutely, there is.
You know what I mean?
And
Um,
his that album too, especially the song "Bridge of Sighs," it will take you on a journey as well.
yeah,
Close your eyes and you just like you're somewhere else. It's like slow motion.
yeah, yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
true. It's true. Yeah, I've noticed that what I like about the album is the production on it. The drums are really prominent. They're thick. There's like a thick snare drum sound on the drum on the drums. The guitars all are just nuts on this, right? And the bass comes in really good too, like really good bass frequency. Um,
Yes,
but you can tell it's Robin's show. You know what I mean? Like
of course.
they are a
Always has been.
trio. They are a trio, but it is
Hmm.
Robin's show. I mean, come on, let's
Yeah.
not say
Yeah,
it.
he's the writer and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's the writer of all eight songs. He co-wrote a couple of songs with James uh DeWar. But
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace. Oh, rest in peace. But yeah, no, I mean, he's he's in charge here. Like, again, this album, okay, as an artist, he's fantastic. But overall, this album, what drew you to this album? Just the music overall, or just
Yeah, well, like I said, the first local radio station played Day of the Eagle. I was
Day of the Eagle?
immediately,
Okay, yeah,
yeah, the first song on side one, which just completely blew my mind. I
yeah,
was sold immediately. The
yeah,
next day, I went out and just searched for the record.
yeah. Okay, all
I
right.
had to special order it. But yeah, and then I bought the whole album
Huh.
song. It just flows so perfectly together. I think the reason that's his most popular album was magic really happened on that.
Sorry, you broke
You
up
know,
again. Sorry.
I said on this album being only his second solo album,
Yeah,
I feel that the magic just gelled together on this album.
yeah,
Now, if you listen to the first album, twice removed from yesterday, same producer and everything,
yeah.
but I think the production is way better on this record.
There you go. Yeah.
I think it's way better. It sounds like something that could have been produced by Alan Parsons. It's very,
Really?
I think it's clean and
Holy.
it's just the drums sound great. Just everything just works.
Okay.
It's just magic, in my opinion. It's magic, and I'm surprised that Robin Trower doesn't have a bigger fan base, even by
Yeah,
today's standards.
yeah, yeah.
There's still a ton of people who don't even know who it is, which is a real shame. Because I
Yeah.
put him right up there with Clapton and Beck and all the other greats. I always have.
Yeah, he kind of isn't mentioned along with people like
No,
Jeff Beck or
hardly ever.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Which
saying he's better, but
no, no,
he
no,
is.
but
He
he's
should be
right
in the
up
top
there.
10. He
He's
should be
right up
mentioned in the
there.
top 10. Right.
He's right up there. I mean,
He's
yeah.
rarely ever
Um,
mentioned. Right.
yeah, no, I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
So am I.
Um,
But him and live in concert, he, he's even
yeah.
better live. But
Oh,
well,
yeah.
speaking of the deluxe box set you have there,
Yes, right here.
I pre ordered that from March the 8th.
Yes.
And it was supposed to be delivered on May 17th, which was last Friday. Then I
Yes.
get an email saying, "Oh, sorry, it's not going to be out now until June 7th." So you got lucky by getting yours. How did you?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was very lucky.
Yeah,
I'll try and open it here because the CDs are done and they're in separate slips. But I'm gonna try and open this up and show people just a bit
please.
of photos and stuff. There's
Yeah,
there's okay, hold on a second.
because I got to wait till June 7th to get mine.
Okay. This is just
Awesome.
one of the photos that you can see here.
That's awesome.
You got a bunch of you got essays
Hmm.
on the history of the album. There's four discs, three CDs, one Blu-ray audio. Um, and as we were going just about to start taping, I was telling Warren that on disc three is live at the record plant in Sausalito on
Hmm.
May 29th,
Hmm.
1974.
Yes.
So
Which,
which is it's good to get it for this. And
yeah,
I got this for like $62, the
uh,
set, right?
I,
Uh,
I've actually had that concert on bootleg for me. It's a
really?
little better than
Yeah, yeah,
the concert portion.
yeah, yeah. No, and the Blu-ray audio has the original 1974 mix,
Hmm.
2024 remaster, and there's a 2024 stereo mix
Right.
on this in
Yeah.
various and Dolby there's a Dolby Atmos mix on this too. And there's on the Blu-ray audio, there's outtakes and rarities, outtakes of Day of the Eagle, various versions, The Fool in Me, just amazing here. Um,
I'm
and
I'm looking forward to hearing the remake.
yeah, so yeah,
But if it's an album that you've heard is thousands of times, uh, that's why I'm so excited to hear the remix.
of course, of
Yeah.
course. And I mean, to me, this is still brand new. Like I'm still discovering
Right.
this
Right.
artist. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, th this has a shitload of material on here, and for any um fan of Robin Trower, this is what you should get in terms of the content and the information that's inside. And in terms of what's on here, there's the three discs. I'm just gonna double check here. Disc one, disc two. Okay. You get the album, the 2024 mix of the album, remaster of the album, sorry. The outtakes, most of the outtakes, I should say,
Hmm.
and rarities, and the concert at the live at the record plant, all on the Blu-ray audio. So whatever you have on the CD, you will get also on the Blu-ray audio. Okay. And the discs are put in separate sleeves and they slide out very easily. It's not
Good.
like, when you get those digipacks with the
Hmm.
sleeves and you try and get your fingers
Yeah.
in, and you got pudgy fingers like me, and you end up ripping the envelope right when you get it the first day, which pisses me off to no end. What's wrong with putting a plastic tray? What's wrong with putting a plastic
Right.
tray? Like it's so much easier for God's
Yeah.
sake. Um, yeah, so yeah, this if you love this album, and I know many of you do, get this. Okay.
What was your what was your overall impression when you heard that album, album first time?
Well, this is my first album that I've heard of his. My
Oh, so
over
you haven't played the album yet? Okay.
No, no, no. I've heard this album, but this is the
Okay.
first one I've listened to. Um, my overall impression, fantastic blues player, a lot of feel, a lot of thick, rich tone in his sound. Um, a lot of use of the wah-wah pedal, of distortion
Hmm.
pedal.
Like
Um,
Hendrix.
oh
You
yeah.
hear some Hendrix influence.
When I hear the, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. When I hear Robin Trower, I think of Hendrix
Hmm.
here and there, right? Um, he is not afraid to experiment.
Hmm.
He's not afraid to take a lead. And I mean, it's funny how you have a track that's like, say, 3.5 minutes, and he'll go on an instrumental break that's like a minute and a half.
Hmm.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying, musically, I know we have to stay within the 3-minute structure, but this is my song. This is
Right.
my time, and this is how I'm going to spend my time in,
That's
in
right.
in this piece of music. So if it's a minute and a half guitar solo, 50 second to a minute and a half within a 3-minute and a half piece of music, I'm gonna fucking do it. And I don't
Yeah.
care. Right.
Yeah.
And everyone else is going for the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as a band, as a unit, they are tight. They are tight. I like James Dewar's vocals. He's
Excellent. One of the best.
very
One of the
soulful
best.
vocalist. Just a lot
Excellent.
of feeling, a lot of emotion
Hmm.
and soul in his
Yes.
in his vocal approach.
Definitely.
Um, my question to you, okay, we talked about Day of the Eagle. What is your favorite song on the album?
Oh, it's hard to say. I love the whole album. I love from beginning to the end.
If you
Oh,
had to
it's
pick,
hard to pick one, really. But if I did have to pick one, it'd probably be
which one? Sorry,
Two Rolling Stones.
you broke up again. Sorry.
Two Rolling Stoned.
Oh, two Rolling Stone. They okay, lead off
Which I
song.
think it's the fifth track, I believe.
Yeah,
And he always usually always opens up with that song when he's like, not always, but 90% of the time.
that's a good track.
It's a great opening track for a live show.
It's really good. It's
Yeah,
really
but I like every song on the album. There's no filler, not one bit.
all right. Just as we as we close it out here, because we've talked about the album and
Yeah,
what we like about it.
sure.
For someone getting into Robin Trower just as a gateway into
Hmm.
his music, one album besides Bridge of Sighs, what I know you would recommend Bridge of Sighs, but
Well, I
as
was going to say this one.
okay,
I
okay,
would say this one,
okay,
honestly, for somebody new to Robin Trower, I say start there or start with the one before it, the first album, Mood from Yesterday,
okay,
which
twice,
is also great.
yeah,
Um, yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah,
No,
that's
it's
what I would recommend.
yeah, no, I think that he is a fantastic blues player. I mean,
And he's going to be doing a U.S. tour this year. He still plays amazing. He's 79 years old.
yeah,
He still plays amazing.
okay, all right,
So I will be seeing him again when he announces a West Coast shows.
perfect, perfect. I see.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he's going on tour.
Yeah, he just announced it not too long.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
think he's starting on the East Coast, Canada. So I'm not sure.
Okay, okay, all right. Well, there you have it, guys. Um, again, we've been talking about this little beauty right here.
Yes, that'll be the one to get right there.
Yes, the 50th
The
anniversary
deluxe
edition,
edition.
the 50th anniversary deluxe edition of Bridge of Sighs,
Yes.
Robin Trier through Chris S. Records. You can get this on Amazon. You can get this on eBay. You can get this on
Mm.
Discogs. And if you want to, you can also stream the album on YouTube and listen to it first before you go buy it. Don't take our word for it, please, because again,
Yeah.
we are not experts. We are
Right.
just giving you our opinion.
Right.
So check this album out. And yeah, for $60 Canadian, $62 Canadian, sorry. And what was it, like 35 American or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Worth every penny.
How can you go wrong?
You can't go wrong.
How can you go
No
wrong?
way. No
And
way.
again, these sets that are done up in book format.
Mm.
Note to record company execs. This is how you do a box set.
Almost like Stephen Wilson. I'm surprised he didn't step in on this
There you go. There you go.
one. You know?
This is how you do a deluxe edition. Very
That's
easy
right.
to handle. And forgive the hooks, folks. Those are my hands. Um, very easy to handle, very easy to open up and pull out the discs. You will not rip the sleeves by pulling out the discs using using this set. So I want to thank Warren Bunn for joining me on this
I want
episode.
to thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for letting me come on your show.
You're very welcome, and you're welcome back anytime. You know, and guys, we've been talking about some other ideas for more episodes to do.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that more later on. I know Warren has to go, and I got to go attend to the pups. So
Right on, brother.
for Mr. Warren Bunn, I am Armando Venditti, signing off for now. Again, please click like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep yourselves on top of any new content that got coming up. I've got more episodes coming up with Bill Schuster, with Jim Bricker. We are going to be doing our top 10 Frank Zappa albums. And yeah, please stay tuned for those and check out the episode that I just did with Warren here on our top 10 Jethro Tull albums. That was a massive episode. And
It is.
that's it for now, guys. Again, look after yourselves and one another, and we will see you soon with another video. Bye for now.
Thank you.